Besides the whole BMW and Toyota partnership, nothing has been made official about the new Supra. We don't even know if it's going to be called the Supra. At least we can realistically speculate on the car and its details based on what's out there. So let's start out with the name, Toyota Supra. There isn't any official confirmation, but Toyota has filed a patent in Europe for the Supra name. That looks like a pretty clear indication for the Supra name to me. Now, over to design. Back in 2014, Toyota showed off the FT1 concept. It was this glorious and exotic looking sports car that had all these futuristic and insane design elements that was deemed as a design study. Now over the past year, we've seen multiple different spy shots and test mules running around Germany and most recently the US of the new Supra. It was rumored that the new Supra is supposed to be a toned down version of the FT1 concept, and so far that seems kind of true because some of the styling cues from the FT1 have carried over to the test mules, such as the rear ducktail spoiler, the double bubble roof, and the front nose. So for design, we'll just have to wait until somebody leaks it or until Toyota decides to finally stop hiding in the closet and unveil the car, whichever one comes first. Now when the FT1 was revealed, it was a pretty big car, and there were some rumors that Toyota was actually going to shrink the car 10% for production. Now the reason for that 10% increase for the concept was for show and display purposes. Now with that 10% shrink, it is said that it will be around the size of a 911. Now for those of you guys complaining that this new Supra is too small or it's going to be the same size as the GT86, well I've got news for you. The Porsche 911 is 178 inches, while the GT86 is 176 inches. For comparison, the C7 Corvette is also 178 inches, and the C7 Corvette is definitely not a small car. Now here's where things get controversial. The engine and displacement. There's so much contradiction amongst the different rumors that it makes it really hard to know what the final engine will be. One thing that I can say for sure is that there will definitely be a 6-cylinder engine. Now whether the 6-cylinder engine is the twin-turbo V6 from the Lexus LS500 or the BMW V58, I have no idea. Now there was a video of the Toyota Supra testing on the Nürburgring once again, and the engine sounded like the BMW V58. Now some specs for the V58 is that it produces 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, all while getting you 26 miles per gallon. Toyota will probably tune this engine to get slightly better numbers. I don't think that they would add a 4-cylinder for the Supra because guess what else has a 4-cylinder? The GT86. And Toyota is trying to distance the Supra from the GT86 as much as they possibly can. I've also been hearing about a 400 horsepower performance hybrid, but this whole hybrid thing seems a little sketchy. Now here's what I mean when I say this sounds kind of sketchy. How could Toyota possibly bring a performance hybrid into the $60,000 to $80,000 price range without taking cost cuts somewhere? And keep in mind guys, this is Toyota. They've never done a performance hybrid before, so they have no models to base this off of. Unless they take the hybrid system from the Lexus LC500H and put that into the Supra, but guess what? That's not a performance hybrid, that's a hybrid for mileage and efficiency. Either way, do I really have to remind you guys of the last time a car manufacturer brought back a dead performance car and ended up disappointing the masses because it was a hybrid?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Last but certainly not least, the price. This can ultimately make or break the new Supra. Now remember, a base Mark IV Supra back in 1994 was $36,900, and adjusted for inflation, that makes it worth $61,825 today. Meanwhile, the turbo was $44,000 in 1994. This can be adjusted to $73,721 in today's money. As you can see, the Mark IV Supra definitely wasn't cheap, so don't go expecting the Mark V Supra to be anywhere in the 30,000s. Let's also take a look at the BMW Z4 prices, since that's the predecessor to the Supra's sister car, the BMW Z5. Before the BMW Z4 got discontinued, it started at $49,700 and went all the way up to $66,350. Keeping those prices in mind, the $60,000 to $80,000 range seems very likely and reasonable. Even though the Toyota Supra is going to be a 2019 model, it won't be too long until we see the car because we should be seeing a production-ready concept of the Supra at the 2017 Tokyo Motor Show. Along with that, we could even be seeing the next Nissan Z and even the Mazda RX-9 debuting at the same show. Alright, well, now knowing what you know, let's hope that Toyota does not screw up the new Supra. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and comment, let me know what you guys think. And be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more uploads in the future. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.